Hi everyone. I wanted to come on here and talk about the myth versus reality of the boyfriend method in human trafficking. When most people hear the words human trafficking, they picture a stranger pulling someone into a van. And although that is something that can happen, it's not how many trafficking stories begin. Many begin with what looks like love. Traffickers often use what is known as the boyfriend method. They don't start with violence. They start with kindness. They shower someone with attention, affection, compliments, gifts, and promises of a better future. They study their vulnerabilities and become everything that person was longing for. So to the outside world, it looks like a relationship. But behind closed doors, the manipulation begins. And little by little, they isolate their victim from their family and friends. They create emotional dependency. They use guilt, fear, shame, and control until the victim believes there is no longer a way out. By the time exploitation begins, it doesn't feel like there's any choices left. That's why one of the most harmful questions we can ask is, why didn't she just leave? A better question to ask is, what happened to her that made her believe she couldn't? Trafficking isn't just about physical chains. It's about psychological chains. It's about taking someone's identity, hope, and freedom one piece at a time. As someone who has experienced exploitation and now has the privilege of walking along survivors, I can tell you this. What survivors need most is not judgment. They need compassion. They need people who will see beyond the trauma, believe their story, and remind them that healing is possible. Every one of us has a role to play. So start by learning the warning signs so you can recognize when something doesn't feel right. Speak up when you see concerning patterns in a relationship around you. Create safe places where people feel comfortable asking for help without fear of shame. Support your local organizations that provide rescue, counseling, and restoration for survivors. And commit to praying not only for those still trapped, but the courage to act when awareness turns into opportunity. Because awareness alone is not enough. It must lead to action. Compassion is powerful, but compassion that moves is what changes lives. And together, through God's love, informed awareness, and the willingness to step in when it matters the most, we can interrupt cycles of exploitation, restore dignity where it's been stolen, and remind every survivor that they are seen, loved, and valued, and their story is not over.